I see a lot of students, I guess they are students in the crowd out there. Can we all agree on the definition of smart cities? Is it cities where smart people live, or cities where smart things happen, or cities where you want to behave in a smart manner? A, B, C. Can I see a raise of hands? Can I see a raise of hands, please? A, B, C. All? Pretty good, pretty good. Just some startling facts. We just heard that there's a lot of buzz around smart cities in the last year or two, and the government has decided to invest truckloads of money all around. Why do you think the government is doing that? There should be some reason, some logic, other than just Mr. Jaitley thinking that there's a lot of money collected from all of you guys, I need to spend something. That logic will always work. What do you think the logic is? What is the rationale behind it? Anybody ever thought about that? Why are they doing it? 85% of the global GDP comes from urbanized cities. While we all can go on talking about villages are backbones, that's what Mahatma Gandhi has said, that's all fine. That's why people live there. But if you want to fund the villages and development programs, you need the people paying the taxes in the cities. It doesn't come from the sky. It happens because of the cities. And just an average, every day, 80,000 people join the cities in India and China. This is not global data. If you want to take a global piece of data, it's 200,000 people come into cities every day. This is extreme rapid pace of urbanization which is happening, which has never seen since the inception of this world. It's never there. What happens when you urbanize very, very rapidly without actually planning for it? Well, some people came from Bangalore this morning, you could see that, the effects of it. And we see the effects of that every evening when most of us in Hyderabad or other cities exit our offices, the kind of chock-a-block which happens. These are all events of urbanization without any underlying planning whatsoever. Anybody from Gurgaon? Nobody? Lucky. So there is office space, even our office is there in Gurgaon called DLF Cyber City. I think it's one of the most expensive commercial spaces probably in India. A lot of prestigious companies are based out of there. It's a set of, I don't know, 20 buildings or complexes, but there is only one entry and one exit. Every morning, every evening is pandemonium. It's all one traffic jam. Everybody goes there, stands and waits in the queue that God will give them a slot to get out and get in. That's what happens. This is one of the ill effects of urbanization without investment, without infrastructure. The amount of money which needs to be ingested to keep the infrastructure up in the next 15 to 20 years across all the cities is nearly $15 trillion. Hey, why is this guy telling all these stories about how bad it is, how we should make it good? As my previous panel has just told you guys, you need to look for a challenge to solve first. The challenge is now and here. And you can't get better challenges than in this country, believe you me. I lived all over the world. Our cities are full of challenges. Everywhere, every nook and corner. And also the CEO in the morning has told us, we have enough of idli le lo, dosa le lo, kuch bhi le lo. Don't do that. That dime a dozen. Solve a real problem, make a real startup. The valuation will be incidental for you. Don't work and live for it. And I have many friends over the days, today and tomorrow speaking here. Those guys have really done something which solves a problem, and you will see them in action. And one of them is actually connected to one of the traffic congestion problem we are talking about. And coincidentally, Prashant is sitting here from Komoot. They are trying to solve problem of traffic and not getting to your office in a time by using a simple term which is very popular nowadays called shared economy, Uberization. So you can get on to subscribe to seats on their buses which fly on regular busy routes, and you have nice air-conditioned bus with all amenities, internet, food and everything inside the bus, you don't have to get into the traffic. They are trying to solve a real problem. Don't run behind the whole flock of sheep. Find the problem, find a solution. You will reach your destination eventually. Also another thing we always say, there are five trends we actually profess which are going to transform this world the way we have known it. And one of the trend we say is rapid urbanization. And other trend is the pace of the technology breakthroughs which are happening. And one more trend is the shared economy concept. If you have time after, you can come and discuss those things offline. I'm not going to spend too much time on those remaining trends. Just type mega trends in PwC, the first hit you see is that. Why do people come and live in cities so that your city will become great? Remember a long time back, Bollywood, Tollywood or Hyderabad, why you used to go? You used to go for employment. Probably there is still a percentage of people at the bottom of the pyramid. I'm sorry for the cliched word of Prahalad to be used there, but they still come in there. That influx is there still. But now professionals go to a city not for employment, because his employment he can go anywhere in the world. He or she will not come to Vijayawada, Vizag or Hyderabad because he's got a job. He can choose his location wherever he wants. He will come for his family and quality of life. Who creates quality of life? Quality of life is created by the city government, the people and the businesses who are in there. So again, opportunity for all of us. And these are all very interesting opportunities. So let's talk about, I think my topic also includes youth. So I need to also talk something about it. I'm compelled to talk about youth. So what are the 3-4 traits of youth? How many of you play GT racing or whatever your favorite racing game is on your phone? Can I see raise of hands? Yeah, almost almost all the hall. Except some of the grey-haired guys like me in the front seats. That's okay, I understand. What happens in GT racing? You choose a car, you drive, you make accident, no problem, you get 10, 15 chances, again you drive, you win, you beat 3 cars, you get 1,000 medals, you 15 points, and even if you make too many accidents, the game is finished and again next game starts. Instant gratification. Immediately you're told what you've done is good, bad, ugly, and immediately you've done good, you got your medal, please go. Have fun. The results are instant, the feedback is instant, and that's the way they drive and they thrive. They all want that. And smart cities and the underlying infrastructure needs will give you that high. Please go and take a look at the opportunities for yourself in that ecosystem. Anything from cybersecurity to smart governance, all the things you will be speaking during these 2 days will have an intersection with smart cities. Smart cities, cybersecurity, urban transport, urban governance, CCTV or closed circuit monitoring, policing, you name it. It will have a great overlap with smart cities. And the investment is coming, they need solutions, you just need to build them and push them first out to the market. It is the best place for you to select. Don't go by the buzzwords, oh, I'm building something in AI and ML, it's very cool today. What are you building? Who is your buyer? Is there money? Is there a customer? Look for the real application, don't go by the buzzwords. What are the major factors which are typically used or observed in an ideal smart city? So how do you make a city smart, or how do you build a smart city, and what entails those smart cities? It should have security and surveillance, which is unbeatable. Well, all cities do have, but security and surveillance in smart cities should be centered towards prevention, not reactive and sending ambulances and other things afterwards. The prevention should be the centerpiece of the focus. And again, guys, rock on, solid opportunity for you to do image recognition, live video centric services, or whatnot. A lot of opportunities there. Traffic management, transportation, We just touched upon commute. You guys can imagine the remaining opportunities yourself. Energy and resources. By 2050, the amount of energy required by cities will be 50% more than as of today. So think about energy optimization solutions, reduce the grid losses, endpoint theft related solutions, green equipment. There's so many things. There's so many end users now want to know what is their energy footprint in their homes. Do we have anything to do that? Does the government support green consumers who consume a lot less than their compatriots in the respective consumer sectors? Do we have anything like that? Opportunities again for you guys. Connectivity and information. This will be the backbone of any smart city. Without this, smart city does not have the smarts anymore. And when I say connectivity and information, it's both ICT and IoT. And IoT, the way you sense, record and pump the data into the cloud, so whatever decisions have to be done will be done. And ICT will be the backbone to do smart governance and provide internet access to the folks who live in there. Last but not least, there are many more, but I'll stop here. Government process automation. The way the government, city government and the federal state government serve the citizens who live in the cities. You should not be needing to go for anything. I know Andhra Pradesh has probably much more automation than many other states in the country. And you'll be surprised how different it is in our own country. But still, it should be done at your doorstep or from your mobile phone, whatever your primary access device.